everyone. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Faye. You okay?
All right. Yeah,
Yep.
good. Good, thanks.
Good.
How are you?
Yep, good.
All good. Right. Oh, let me just turn my phone down. I'm making sure I got the comments on. Brilliant. How is everyone? Hope everybody's well. I can see a few people joining us.
Hi, Kate.
Great. Hi, Kate. Brilliant stuff. I can't believe it's Thursday already. It just like flies by.
It's whizzed by, hasn't it?
I think somebody told me is it 99 days to Christmas or something?
Yeah, something like
that.
Is
it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can't even think about that just yet.
No.
Oh, hi, Helen. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Brilliant. Well, we've got a bit of show and tell because we love a bit of show and tell to start off with. Some lovely new products that have come in from All and Create. And Debbie, that was the layout you were working on last week, wasn't it?
Yes, now finished.
It is beautiful. So that was this with the stencil from the kit.
Yeah, in a wreath, but I'm not very happy with how it's placed. So I've got an idea for a stencil so that you can build a wreath so everything's central. I got an idea in my head.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. So that how it's stenciled is laid out like in a perfect...
Yeah, I'm going to do a stencil so that you can mark a central point. This is in my head. So you can mark a central point and then put it on and mark places around so it's perfectly spaced, because I'm not really happy with this because I've got gaps here and not there, and it's not perfect.
And it irritates you.
It irritates me.
You're the perfectionist. I think it looks beautiful. It is the things you see and others don't, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you've made something yourself. Do you know, I was looking at a product, I don't know if others have seen it. Has anybody heard of the Stamp and Spin or Spin and Stamp?
I hadn't until you said about it.
Oh my gosh, I was watching a demo of the Stamp and Spin. So it's, imagine like the Tim Holtz stamping thing, which I've got here, you know, his stamp press.
Yeah.
But you put your stamp on and it spins so that you can create a wreath with any of your stamps in a perfect circle. So that is, genius, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Do you want to just see some of these lovely...
I do want to see them. I haven't seen them in the flesh yet. I've only seen them on a screen.
Right. Okay. I will go big screen so that people can see. So we have the new stamps from Stamps, Rub-Ons, Ephemera, dies from All and Create. They are just beautiful. I'll hold some of them up a bit closer so that you can see.
Oh, is that Christmas trees?
Yes, look at this.
Oh.
So £7.99 those. The colours are actually brighter there. I love the packaging. The All and Create packaging is just beautiful. So they are really high quality clear stamps. So 3 stamps. These are called Twinkling Pines. Oh, Sandra, they are gorgeous. And they're quite a cute size. Because obviously some are for card making. I mean, I'd use these for backgrounds on scrapbooking, and sometimes I like them slightly smaller so that they don't take over your whole page. And if you want to repeat them, you can. So this one is called Retro Spirits. But you see, All and Create have got a really wide range of stamps. Because we're more into scrapbooking and mixed media, we tend to choose the ones that are versatile for cards and scrapbook layouts, because some of the designs are more what I would call kind of cutesy characters, but we've gone for the ones that are really great for mixed media.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fabulous. Look at that one.
Oh, they're lovely.
I love that. Wriggle and Dance, that one. A Wiggle and Dance. Inked Adventures. So that's like postmarks. These are very what I would call wherever, you know, 49 and Market wherever style. Compasses, but in that mixed media grungy style. So they are beautiful. And then there's obviously the slightly larger ones. Now this one, Postmarked Petals. I thought it was festive and Christmassy to start with, but actually it's it could be Christmassy. I've seen on their design team, they do festive, they do Halloween stuff. They sort of change the colorways, and then lots of mixed media.
Oh, those are lovely
stamps. So loads to choose from in the stamps. So those are the beautiful stamps in 2 different sizes. So they've got the A7 and I think it's A7 and A6, or is it A5 and A6? I'm not very good on the sizes. All the sizes are on the website. We've put all the sizes on. Now, this is beautiful. They're ephemera. I mean, look at these. 48 pieces. I mean, look at those. I think these have got a bit of a vintagey, grungy 49er market vibe, but all in rainbows. And then there are all these. Let me lay them out and I'll pick them out one at a time just so you can see them all. Haven't got them all out this evening because there were just too many to show you, but they're all on the website. So different tags, golden tickets. This one is almost like goes with the sort of academia. This is called Nostalgic Brown. And let me flip over so you get an idea. So you've got film strips, tickets. They're just like mixed.
So are they cardstock?
Yeah, they are. Exclusively designed with All and Create, and they are cardstock ephemera. So the same type of ephemera that you would find in the ephemera bits from 49er Market, that kind of thing. So those are beautiful. And then the other thing I'm really excited about is their range of new rub-ons. Now these are heavenly. And what I like about them is there are 2 different sheets. So that's a sort of cogs steampunk. I love the butterflies. There's just loads of these. They're all on the website. So some of these coordinate nicely with the ephemera. This is called Directional Strokes. Then you've got more of the masculine, but it comes with that green and blue. So if I flip over, you get the rub-on tool and then the 2 sheets in there. And then these kind of go with that postmark stamps. Look at those.
Oh, that's really
I quite like that you've got the 2 different sheets. Look at the detail. That's beautiful, isn't it?
And you could cut bits off, couldn't you? You don't have to use all of it. You could cut it off.
That's definitely what I do with the 49 and Market ones. I cut out a piece. But look at the world maps there. That is so delicate, so delicate. I'm just taken with these. Obviously the steampunky, that's a slightly different feel to it, but 2 sheets in 2 different colorways. And then you've got all of these. So these, you've got one sheet that's in the kind of ink splats, I would say, and then the other that's almost like sort of rectangles and color swatches. So 2 sheets there. Then we go on to this one, is called Enchanting Larking, Explosive Bombusive. They've got funny names. Explosive Bombusive.
Oh,
but stunning. So looking forward to trying some of these. Brilliant. So that is the goodies. Then the other thing to show you, oh my gosh, Debbie, we've been working on this for a long time.
Very excited.
So this might have taken me many hours, but it was worth the wait. So these are it's an A4 sticker sheet. I'm going to show you here with some of my inks. So one of the things I love to do is label inks, and we now have all 72 colors from the Distress Ink and Oxide range. So I spent many an hour and have worked with a professional label company to create our own sheet of 72 sticky labels. So here's my lumberjack plaid sticker, and they fit. Oh, it's very sticky, so I want to get it in the right place. So you kind of line it up, get it nice and straight, because my inks are stored on a storage rack. And there is your beautiful ink. And I spent a long time colour matching as close as I could get the colours to the ink pads. So those are on the website, and we've put inks and oxides because I'm going to have 2 sheets, because I need 1 sheet for my inks and 1 sheet for my oxides, but they just then label up perfectly, so that you can label up all
they
your
look
inks.
really shiny, a really lovely finish as well.
Yeah, they are. They are printed on paper, but it's professionally printed and it's really great quality. So there's a slight sheen, but it's not plastic. It's like a really good quality coated paper. So let me find Lost Shadow. Let me show you again. So they literally just peel off. We had to work really carefully with the print company to get the bleed lines right, so you get no white bits, because we didn't want any white bits. And you can just label up your inks, and the width is the perfect width.
Oh, you're going to be living the dream, aren't you, Faye?
I'm going to be living the dream. I can't tell you how long it took, and we had so many comms back and forward from the print company, because I designed all these, but then I didn't want any white, I didn't want any bleed lines, I didn't want any edges. They had to be the perfect stickers. So those are on the website.
And I think they are.
And that's my sheet, because I was going to keep that one as my gift to myself. So yes, they are ready to ship now. So, oh, thank you, Kate. It was worth persevering. I almost gave up, because when the company said everything I designed, the bleed lines were going to have white, I'm like, oh, no, I don't want any white. It's got to be the perfect ink stickers. So yes, very, very exciting. So another product that is on the website. So that is it. We better get, let's get you back on, Deb. Let's get on with some crafting.
Let's get on with some crafting.
Oh, sorry, I'd left the room. I'm back. I'm on the other side, Deb.
Oh, do you want me to swap?
You don't like being on the other side.
I'll have to swap, because everybody will complain
that we're on the wrong side.
Yeah, rant and deck of this craft.
Oh, thank you, Sam and Sandra. You need those stickers. I have been waiting to design those stickers for so long, because I had some stickers, but then it didn't have all 72 inks. And of course, old Sir Tim Holtz kept bringing out more inks. And when we finally heard it's the 72 in the range, I was like, I'm going to dedicate some time to getting those right. So I'm going to have a sheet for my inks and a sheet for my oxides, because I think they are going to look perfect.
I think you deserve it after all that work, Faye.
I know. I'm just pleased with that.
Talking of Tim, I've been playing with the embossing dabber, which is absolutely fabulous. I don't know if you can see. I've used this stencil and I've dabbed the embossing fluid, and I've embossed with silver, and it's really well.
Wow. So you dab through the stencil. Sprinkle your
embossing powder on. Yeah, and
heat set.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
I'm thinking I might do another thing in ink yellow in between, just there.
Love that. So you've got one bit embossed and the next inked.
Yeah. Might do yellow, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Just don't know what I'm doing today.
Oh, Lizzie asked a good question. Are you on YouTube today? Yes, it's according to our streaming platform. We should be live on YouTube and on Facebook. So hopefully you can see us over there. If not, then the technical gremlins are playing up. Have a little look. So while Debbie's having a little check, I got my stencils out in the week. I made a little bit of a mess, but I drew a circle with one of my acrylic templates that I've got as a guide. Then I got my old trusty, look how old this is. I've used this. This is a Vicky Bouton, I think it was a Fernwood stencil, really old, but just use the top of this. Oh, Liz, you can't see us. Debbie's going to go and investigate. Hopefully we're there. And then I used another little stencil to add some leaves, and it looks a bit messy.
Yes, but says we're live.
Yeah. Can you see us on YouTube, Deb?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I've Googled YouTube and our thing, and it says live.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that is odd, Lizzie. I hope you can find us. I know some people prefer to watch on YouTube. So then I got all this lovely Paige Evans ephemera, and I'm going to just start building a bit of a wreath up. But I just thought it needed a bit of foliage at the background before I put all my florals on. Oh, hi, Karen. Hope you're well. How is everybody doing? Good to know how you're all getting on. Anybody embarked on any of the cyber crop challenges? I've done, how many have I done now? 2.5, but Debbie and I have our all-day crop on Saturday, so I'm hoping I might get a bit more done. We had Sarah's challenge launch. We've got lots of inspiration, and the challenges are open for another month, so we've got plenty of
time.
I do love the cyber crop challenges. It just gives you a nudge to try. I was finding stash that I wouldn't. So for example, on Jules's challenge is to use wooden embellishments. Well, I haven't picked out these wooden embellishments for ages, but this for Jules's challenge, I've used texture paste, which is what you've got to pick five from the list. And one of them is wooden embellishment. So it has made me go into my stash.
Oh, I got rid of mine.
You got rid of all your wooden embellishments?
Got rid of them,
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're too thick. They're too thick.
Oh, you cracked me up. Debbie doesn't like thick embellishments. I love a bit of dimension.
No. It adds
Oh,
weight.
Helen's made a start on 2 today. That's amazing. Steph has done them because you had the inside scoop of the DT. You're good.
You're so good, Steph, when there's a challenge on.
Yeah. I love it when Steph's got several cyber crops on and you've got your list and you can coordinate them all. It's brilliant.
That shows real dedication.
So I'm going to build up a bit of a floral wreath. Oh, Steph, before I get too messy with glue, we've got to show you this. Debbie and I have got new dresses, Twilight uniform to wear to the crop on Saturday. Look what came in the post today. Oh, how exciting. It's rainbow pencil dress. So we will get a photograph because Debbie and I like to have matching popsy dresses for our crop.
Well, and then people know who we are, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Go, they're the weird ones in dresses.
They're the twins that have come dressed in the same clothes. But it is so very exciting. That
YouTube has just come up. Oh, that's good, Lizzie.
Oh, good. Thank you, Lizzie.
I can see it my end. I don't understand.
Oh, it's all strange what goes on with this. You know, we used to be able to stream directly to our Twilight Crop and Craft Facebook group, and now Facebook won't let us. So, oh yeah, slightly different shape to that one, Steph. But I was just in love with the design, rainbow pencils, so we went for it. The other one that I got, because I did treat myself to 2, because I've seen you wearing this one, Steph, and I love it, and I didn't want it to sell out, is this one. I think it's called Rhea. Look at this one. There's a lot of rainbows. Leopard print's my favourite. I wear leopard print on all sorts, and then add a bit of rainbows. You can't go wrong. So I know that was on my wish list for a while and it was selling out. So I thought, I'm going to treat myself. But I don't think we have as many popsy dresses as you, Steph.
No, definitely not.
You've got a lot. Right, I'm raising these on some foam pads for a bit of dimension. Oh, I love that paper, Deb. Number 23, isn't it? That's in the kit.
Yeah, I don't know what to
do with it. It's so beautiful. You don't want to cut it.
I'm looking at this, but it's too busy. I'm not knowing what to do with this now. That's too busy.
Yeah, if I was going to do something with that, I'd fussy cut it and then raise it up, but it's almost too nice to fussy cut. I know what you mean. Yeah, Steph won't reveal how many popsy dresses she owns. Keep it a secret.
Like women in their shoes, isn't it?
Yes, I had a wardrobe sort out and got all my shoes out, and it filled the whole double bed. And my other half said, I think you might have too many shoes. I went, too many shoes? No, I wear all those sometimes. Oh dear, I didn't actually realise I had that many, but I did have a sort out.
What do you think about cut out butterflies there and perhaps some flowers and a picture there? No. No, it's just not.
I thought fussy cut butterfly. I'm going to fussy cut some butterflies for this to finish it off. I do think fussy cut.
I'm not sure about that colour. That yellow doesn't work.
What type of yellow was it? Mustard seed.
Mustard seed, yeah.
Which is the coordinating colour for this.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it.
Right, ask our lovely trusty friends online. Any ideas for Debbie? So she's got that.
I'm just wondering about changing it to a different colour, like picked raspberry or something. It just doesn't look right.
Sometimes you almost you want a sketch to give you a structure. Sometimes I feel. I followed. What was our challenge 2? That was a sketch. And I haven't done a sketch for so long, and it was wonderful because I could. Oh, it was Denise's challenge. It was fantastic because I didn't need to think too much.
I always get a bit lost with sketches. I look at the sketch and I start something. When I've finished, it bears no relation at all. And I think, what was I doing?
I think that's really good because some people think you've got to follow the sketch to the letter, but actually it's just the inspiration and the starting point. And if it takes you off in a different direction, I think that's great.
But then when I look at it, I think nobody would ever know that it started with a
sketch.
It bears no relation to it.
Yeah. Oh, but that's the joy of it. That's the joy of crafting.
All the design opportunity.
Like you say, no scrapbook police here. You do what you want to do. Right, so putting quite a bit of this on foam. Anybody else crafting along tonight or got any crafty plans for the weekend? I can't wait.
Crafty plans, don't
we?
we?
I can't wait. I know we often are busy setting up and doing the shop, but we do have a lovely time because we get to chat with everybody. Sometimes we get to do a little bit of crafting.
Yeah, not often, do we?
Not a lot, but then that's why we love our lives, isn't it? Because we
absolutely, it means we've got an hour, doesn't it?
We have an hour each week,
and it's set aside because if you sort of said, "Oh, I'll set aside an hour every week," you wouldn't. But something this sort of set in stone, we just do, don't we?
Oh, it's brilliant. Keeps us sane. We love it.
Oh, Steph's the same with a sketch. Cut a circle of the flower pattern to put behind the heart. So I could do that. But then if I did that, I'm going to put a photo there. So I'd have to see, you know me, and I'm a bit stingy with paper.
Get it used. The more you use, the more you can buy.
I know.
I'm not. Is anybody else precious over scrapping stash? I'm like, get it used up. I mean, if you saw the geocache layout I did last week with the amount of stash on that.
Yes.
The page was heavy. I was like, stick it on. If I use up all this ephemera, I can buy some more. Oh, Helen always I do that, Helen. I must admit, I'm with you. I feel like if I've mounted something, I feel like I couldn't leave a whole 10 inches of paper behind because I just feel like that could be used. So yes, I'm with you on gutting the paper, definitely. I'm not quite balanced this out as much as I had when I was laying stuff out in terms of the pinks.
I could go offset.
Oh, with the bit of sun poking out the side. Yeah. That's nice.
I'm liking that more. I'm not loving it, but I'm liking it more.
Yeah.
And I could go pink and red sun rays.
And the other
What do you
side.
think? If I go pink and red,
and then it's just coming out the edge.
Yeah. And then
Give it a go.
I'm doing it. I'm going for it. If I don't like it, I can turn it over.
Exactly. There's no panic, is it, if it doesn't quite work out as you'd like?
Right, picked raspberry. I'm coming for you. And lumberjack plaid. I'm doing it. I'm going for it.
You go for it, girl.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just putting a bit more.
I still might not like it though.
No. But that's part of the experiment.
Yeah, I just need a baby wipe a minute to wipe all this. Yeah.
Right, I think that is the wreath built roughly. And I've got little bits of ink that did get a bit messy as I was stenciling, but that is kind of what happens sometimes, and I'm going to cover those.
I think that's my problem with the embossing as well. I've got a few bits that I didn't see and I'm not liking the messiness of it.
On the page.
Yeah, can you see where I've got a few little specks?
Oh yeah, little specks.
Yeah, no, I'm just a bit... If it is mixed media, that's fine, but I didn't mean it to look like mixed media, so I'm irritated by it.
Ah, you wanted it to be a bit cleaner.
Yeah.
I find that with embossing powders, I've seen people use like the anti-static pads. I don't actually have one myself.
No. I did give it a good old wipe after, and I went round with a paintbrush, but I obviously missed bits.
Yeah, there is something to do with the static on the paper that can...
Yeah, people do that, don't they? Before they put it on the paper before embossing, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, they just wipe it over with an anti-static pad, and it's supposed to stop. You see,
it looks like talcum powder in a bit of pair of tights, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I was watching a crafting class this week, and somebody had shown how they use baby powder. We talked about it on the live before, where you put your, you know, if you get a sticker sheet and you don't always want it to be sticky straight away, you kind of dip your sticker in the baby powder.
Yeah.
And then that takes the stickiness away, so you can position it or put it on foam pads.
I've also seen if you take talcum powder to the beach, you can clean children's feet off and dry them really easily.
With talc?
Yeah. I wish I'd taken it when we went away because it would have been brilliant. Yeah, apparently if you put it on their feet, it dries it straight away and you haven't got the aggro of...
You can just wash it off.
Yeah.
Sorry, just dust it off.
Yeah.
Love that. Oh, Steph says about gutting paper. I always buy multiple so I get round that issue. Yeah, I'm with you, Steph. I feel better when I'm using up lots of stash. I feel like it justifies that I'm buying this lovely stuff because I'm going to use it. It's all there to be used and enjoyed. I mean, there's only so much stuff I can fit in this tiny, tiny little box room I'm in, so I got to keep using it. Oh, I do need to have a sort out, actually. I saw for our 12-hour crop we've got coming up in November, people who attend the crop, we have a little private group to get all the organisation, and people can sell some of their stash. So I think that's going to be the plan.
Yeah.
Have a little mini sort out. Yeah, get a nice bit of baby powder. I love the smell of baby talcum powder.
I used talcum powder before I decided whether to buy texture paste or not. You can actually make your own texture paste with talcum powder, glue and white acrylic paint.
Ah, Karen uses talc at the beach. There we go. I have never... You learn something new every day.
Well, I'd learnt it and then I thought, oh, I forgot to bring any. I was annoyed because it would have...
It would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Right, I love these little tags. I'm just cutting out some of these. This is, I don't remember what number this is. You know what number the tags are? I've cut the little strip off.
No, I've cut it off as well.
So it's the Adventurous collection.
It'll be a number, won't it?
It's a number. I do like that they're numbered. That makes it easier. Talking of numbering papers, Vicky Booten did a wonderful live on her upcoming Christmas collection, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah. They haven't named her papers.
They won't let her.
I don't think, as in not even a number.
They're just numbered, like Paige Evans, aren't they?
No, they're not even numbered like Paige Evans. I think it was a design boo-boo. So they've got the SKU, the SKU, like the barcode number. So she's saying, so, and this paper, as beautiful it is called 502901. That's its SKU code. The poor, and she's going, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, clearly something, but I didn't know until they arrived. And, you know, fair enough if it was going to be no names and just numbers, because that's quite handy.
But surely somebody checks before they do a huge run on printing that level of...
Seriously, not product. Even a number. So she's naming the SKUs for people to find out. I was like, oh, poor Vicky.
How are we going to put it on the website then?
I know, exactly, because we've got it on order.
That's going to be a nightmare.
This is product 523272.
Oh. And pick up your page of 597348.
Yeah, I know. So, like, if you're doing class kits or... I know. Oh, yes, Steph, get the paper pad. The other thing Vicky Booten said about the paper pad and the single papers is, interestingly, the paper pad has got a slightly thicker quality of paper.
Oh.
Because obviously they're manufactured in two different places.
Oh, that's interesting.
Two different processes. Because I've noticed, obviously, 49er Market papers are super thick, aren't they?
Yeah, you're kind of spoiled after 49er Market, aren't you?
You are, definitely. Oh, hi, Nicola. Bedtime done. Brilliant. We were just talking about Vicky Booten's beautiful new Christmas collection, but that when she did her live, she said they haven't put any titles or numbers, like nothing. It's just the SKU barcode or whatever you call it, product code.
That's got to have been an error, hasn't it?
I think it was. I don't think that would have been, you know, to not, I don't think I know of any paper collection where they actually haven't named it at all. It's very strange.
And very annoying, actually.
Well, it certainly is for us when we have to put things on the website. I'm thinking, how are we going to...
Yeah, what are we going to do?
I know. We just have to put the codes.
And we'll have to call it up, perhaps call it something obvious, like trees.
Yeah, we might have to give it our own name just so we know what we're looking for.
We can't.
Yeah, you're right, Steph. She said there was a slight colour difference as well. So even though the two design, obviously the paper and the pad, they're replicated in the single sheets. And I love her honesty as well, Vicky, because she just sort of says it how it is. This is what it is. This is how it's arrived. She said, sometimes I don't know the reason. She said, it is what it is.
That must be quite frustrating, though, handing over your designs and not, you know, and leaving it to someone else, and then it's not quite as not quite what you. It's kind of leaving control to somebody else, and she'd probably have noticed because she'd be taking meticulous attention to
the detail. Yeah.
And then I think the people who do the production and the other bits aren't crafters, and they don't notice those important things, do they?
That we would notice, wouldn't we?
Exactly. Am I going to order 4 more sheets of that if I've got a 9-digit code?
I know.
Yeah. Gosh, that is a bit...
I do like the Paige Evans numbered papers. That makes life...
I do, yeah. It makes life easier for us, doesn't it?
It does. But I do love a fancy name when, you know, some of the names on the All and Create stuff we've shown tonight is just great.
Well, I always used to think I'd love to be the person who thinks up the names for paints.
Oh, yeah.
Must be such a fun job.
Yeah.
Or naming the hurricanes.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Oh. Anybody else got any crafty plans this weekend, or planning to do any of the Cybercot challenges, or has everybody got a busy time socially? Sometimes there isn't as much time to craft as we would like. We've got we're doing the shop at Crop in the Country in a couple of weeks' time, aren't we? That's coming up.
That's great. That will come really, really quickly, won't it?
Right, let's stick my tags down. This is coming together quite nicely now. How's your stenciling? That looks nice. What is that, lumberjack?
Yeah. Lumberjack shade and picked raspberry.
Very nice colour combo.
I'm really not liking the grey and the yellow even more now.
Because you like the red and the pink.
I like the red and the pink.
So could you, here's an idea, if you've got another bit of pattern paper, chop that paper in half and just use half of it.
Yeah.
And the other half could be a piece of pattern paper.
Yeah.
Like almost like a layer of two halves. I don't know.
This is like an optical illusion. It's making me feel a bit funny. No, honestly, that paper looks rippled to me now looking at it.
Oh, because it's the way
making my eyes go funny.
Oh, funny. Yeah, I think she did. Nicola went through the whole. I think she did have names for them.
Yeah,
and she was like, names. Oh, okay, no, okay. And then when it was actually no labels at all, I think she was like, I have no idea how. Oh, sad, isn't it?
It is when so much work goes into a design and your name's on it. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
When your name's on something and you've put so much work into it,
but you haven't actually had any control over how it's.
Yeah, that's the awful thing.
Steph's at a show this weekend. Oh, I love Dolly Parton songs.
Oh, Simon went to Glastonbury when she played.
Yeah, me too.
All his friends were saying, oh, what do you want to go and see her for?
Oh my God.
I'm going to see her. So they went with Simon and they went, tell you what, Simon, good shout that was.
Good shout. She was phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, my gosh, it was electric.
And she does so much for charities, doesn't she? She's a really...
Oh, and the music, the instruments she can play. There aren't any instruments she can't play, I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, she is a true musician. Brilliant. And what film did you go and see at the cinema, Steph? Because you said you're at the cinema earlier. I haven't been to the cinema in so long.
No, I don't fancy the cinema anymore because as soon as I'm in the dark, my eyes go funny.
Oh, it's with your bad eyes.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even contemplate cinema at the moment. What about if I put half?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So I'm thinking, have that, but because you just don't like the other half, chop that up. And maybe tear the edge of that floral piece and layer it up, and then actually your picture can sit in that. Oh yeah, that's it. And that paper matches that. Yeah. Torn edge maybe, or with a bit of inked edging to tie it in.
Yeah, it might have to be. It's getting the. I've got a bit of overlap there. It's just going to have to be quite a way up.
Oh wow, a National Theatre show shown at the cinema.
Oh, Jodie Comer is brilliant, isn't she? I love her.
Is she? I've not heard of her.
Oh, she's fantastic. She was in she was the nutter in that programme.
Oh my gosh, Baby Reindeer?
No.
Oh, I love Baby Reindeer. That was
Baby Reindeer, brilliant
show.
No, Jodie Comer was she was like a spy, but an assassin. She was absolutely Killing Eve.
Killing Eve. Ah,
brilliant.
And she was in The White Princess.
She's
look, everybody knows who she is. That's escaped
Everything
me.
she's been in, she's been absolutely amazing in.
Is she the Killing Eve one with the blonde hair or the dark hair?
Blonde hair.
Oh, the blonde-haired one. Okay.
She was in a brilliant drama with Stephen Graham. She was in a care home and she was a carer. That was fantastic as well. It's absolutely brilliant. Everything she does is good.
Oh, wow. And Nicola, how was your retreat? Because I think you were on a crop retreat last weekend. One of our friends was there and the photos look fantastic. Did look.
Yes, 13 was very good as well, Steph. Talking about good telly, is anyone watching Married at First Sight?
You know I am. Yes, I love it.
I just love it.
We're only 3 nights in, but it's addictive TV. My other half's like, oh God, is this back on again?
I got to watch it in the morning on catch up. Oh,
I love it. That chap who was the clown and he wore those fake teeth at the altar. Oh, Villanelle, that's it. That's what she's called. Yes. I haven't ever really watched Killing Eve. I've watched bits of it. It's quite dark, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's very good.
Worth a watch.
Yes.
Is it edge of your seat?
Kind of, yeah. There's a brilliant thing on BBC One at the moment about a train. I'm enjoying that at the moment as well.
About a train?
Yeah, a train that's kind of taken over.
Not Snowpiercer though, is it?
No, it's not Snowpiercer.
I'm still waiting for Snowpiercer, my favourite show.
There's another one coming out. Did you know?
Yeah, it is. I've seen the advert. Love Snowpiercer.
28 years later. I've not heard.
Oh, I've heard of
28 days and 28 weeks later. That's a horror. That's very good.
Oh, I haven't heard of Night Sleeper. Is that worth a watch? I find I'm not that good with scary things. You do scary things, don't you, Deb?
Yeah, and I can finally actually sleep without nightmares now and watch zombies.
Oh, gosh. I watched The Platform or something like that. That was quite good.
Platform 7.
Platform 7, that was it.
Yeah, ITV, that's brilliant.
That was worth a watch.
And Handmaid's Tale should be out next year now.
Oh, they're doing a new one?
It'll be the last one.
Oh, wow.
And then they'll go on to Testaments.
Right, I'm just fussy cutting a few more. I haven't got much more to do on this, but it's... Right, so maybe I need to put Night Sleeper on the list. I don't know much about that.
What is Night Sleeper about?
I need to get more things to watch because I do find myself scrolling on my phone and not watching craft videos and that kind of stuff. I don't get into watching anything.
Oh, I love Gone Fishing, Mortimer and Whitehouse. They're hilarious.
Gone Fishing. We watch Taskmaster. That's quite funny.
Wouldn't Wayne love that? Gone Fishing.
That's what I'm thinking. He might like Gone Fishing.
They are absolutely hilarious. It's just 2 men on a bank, but they're funny, and it's not just funny. It's poignant as well. It's really good.
Right, I shall, once the live's finished, go and write some of these down because I've got a list so that when I'm not because I can never remember. The trouble is you sit in front of the TV and you're like, oh, what's that thing somebody said to watch, and I can't ever remember.
We've got a family group called TV Things to Watch. We put the recommendations on there.
Oh, that's good.
My family, because we're just the same. It's just like, we're never going to remember.
Want good suggestions, but yes, I'll look that one up, Steph. That's definitely going to be on the list. Right, a few more little butterflies I'm adding here. That one's got to go up there to cover that ink splot. There's no harm in that. If you get an ink splot, you get a bit
I've only
messy
scuffed up the wrong edge, haven't I?
Oh God. It's not going your way, Deb.
Oh, it's not.
scoffed up the wrong edge.
You know what I'm going
Right,
to do?
how many more butterflies do you think? I've got 1 there, 2, 3. I guess I've got to go 5 if I odd numbers. I tend to 1 there and 1 there, and then we'll be done.
You've got to go feng shui, haven't you?
Feng shui, got to work in 3s or 5s. Oh, they should be on iPlayer, Nicola. I will go and have a little look when the live is finished. The other thing I need to get recommendations for is I had a Kindle for my birthday, and I'm not very good at sitting down and reading, but I was trying to commit to. I know you read a little bit before you go to sleep, don't you, Deb?
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't like what I like reading.
Oh gosh, no. That's spooky, like horror-y things as well. I won't be able to sleep.
I like kind of dystopian things as well, like stuff in the future, like all imagined, and not alien stuff, but like what's happened to the world and stuff.
Ah, thank you, Helen. Yes, I'm enjoying this, and it's nice to have a chat as well, and just get people's suggestions. So yeah, so for my Kindle, I would just be keen to know of any good books.
What kind of things do you like reading?
So I love the Twilight novels.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit dark, isn't it? And that sort of.
Did you ever watch True Blood, the Suki Stackhouse?
Ah, I think I bought those books on your recommendation, so I could get those on the Kindle.
They're, I would say, easy read.
I started reading one of those, but I'm not very good at sticking with something. I think I probably have to give it a bit more time.
You're better with, you said you listened to Testaments, didn't you, on Audible?
Yeah.
With a podcast, aren't you?
And I enjoyed that, having something on in the car to listen to, because I did go on quite a few long journeys with work. That's good.
Is that all right with a white gap at the bottom?
Yes, because I would probably get another little.
Yeah,
I'd get another little bit of pattern paper, or oh yeah, that looks good.
I thought I'd put that at the top. I'm still not.
Or border punch along the bottom. You could layer up some border punches like Paige Evans does.
I'm finding it all a bit
tricky.
Pink. It's all too pink. It's too much.
Right, I'm loving that. Now, here's the next bit I got hold of. I got some of these lovely Nouveaux. Can't go wrong with a little few blobs of Nouveaux. They look like enamel dots, don't they?
Yeah, they look really good. Actually, that would look good on these flowers, wouldn't it?
Oh, there's a knack to getting the perfect. Anybody got any tips for?
I tend to do it down, squidge it, and then pull it up.
Right.
And then if you squidge it down again, it does flatten to like a kind of enamel dot.
Oh, I got it.
Shape. There's a definite knack to it.
Yeah. Mine end up having big peaks.
Yes.
But they do kind of squash down eventually. I don't know if people can see. That's like really pointy blobs. Oh, I've not read many biographies, I must admit, but there are certain people I am fascinated by and I would enjoy reading, so biographies could be a good one. Right, sorted it.
Can you put it back onto white and cover the join with washi?
Oh, a little bit of washi tape would be nice.
I don't know what. I don't understand what you mean.
Can you put it back onto the white, Deb, and cover the join with washi tape? Which join?
I haven't got a join at the moment.
No.
Just got to
cut the bottom half off. Oh yes, that's what I was suggesting, cutting the bottom half. But then your piece of paper you've got there now is a bit small, isn't it, to be a full 12 by 12?
Yeah, because I did my scuff edged on the wrong.
Oh, the joys.
A few design opportunities this evening.
Yeah, it's like me with my butterfly. The butterfly had to go there because
I mean, I could cover that bit. I know that's a bit irritating. I could cover that bit. But I was thinking to cover that bit, I could go there and then have the strip on the top. I don't know if that looks all right.
Yeah. Right, I'm getting some of these lovely puppies. I could use... So we got weekend, because it was the hen weekend. So we could do that. And then there's this.
Oh, you've got some fab photos, haven't you, from that weekend?
Yeah. So I've got that. What other lovely bits have I got here? I dug out some of these. These are lovely. These, I think, Steph, you got a packet of these. These beautiful rainbows. Can't beat little puffy rainbow.
Jo, I'm going to start this again because I'm just not happy with it.
Do you know, sometimes it's being brave and saying, yeah, I'm just going to start again.
Yeah, I need to find the middle.
You know, if you're not feeling it, then you've just got to go again. Oh, yes. These rosies are kind of classic, aren't they? I could have several of these. Gotta have a rainbow. Purple. There we go. Couple of little puppy rainbows, and then I think all I need is the word hen. I've got weekends there. Maybe not in gold, maybe in these lovely colours. This is her adventurous mini puppies. She's gone again. She's starting again, aren't you?
I'm starting again. Yeah. I'm not happy with it. I faffed and faffed over it. I was going to say something now.
Oh dear. Hen weekend. Let's have a pink E. A little orange N. Cute. I do love these little tiny stickers. Hard to get them straight. Although I saw somebody do something genius again on a class. They stuck these on a little piece of acetate just at the top, so they were perfectly straight, but with the edges hanging off the edge of the acetate, and then just stuck them down so they were perfectly straight.
I've seen people use a Tim Holtz ruler to do that. You can buy some
I've got
tools that are supposed to be for that.
I did. I got these from somebody at a crop who was selling them for a couple of pounds, and you know me, I love a tool. I haven't used it yet, but I thought I would need them. Alphabet alignment.
They should have been an ideal opportunity. Will it help you?
Oh, look. This is what I could have done.
Oh.
Because they are wonky. But
Can you get them
fine.
off
But
and make
the
them
longer
off?
titles. I mean, look, you can create your own wavy title, and then you just stick them on the top, place them down, lift them off.
Genius.
It was another tool I knew I had to have, even though you can see why my craft room is full of stuff. It's like, oh yes, that will be handy one day. That I never used.
It's remembering you've got it as well, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. It's remembering what you've got. Right, I think I am done. And I make it 9 o'clock.
Well, I've done very little again. But
you've experimented. That's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
I think that is enough on there. I don't want to add any more. I could put a little date here possibly, or the year in foamy pieces. Marvelous. Right, I think that's it, everybody, isn't it? We're ready for the next installment of Married at First Sight.
Absolutely.
Ah, brilliant. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Deb's going to be busy stenciling. You're going to keep going on it.
We keep going.
And we'll find out next week how you've got on. Oh, thank you for joining us, everybody. So we've got more Cybercroc challenges, haven't we, Deb? Tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday is the last challenge, and then those challenges will be pinned at the top of the group as a featured post and run for the next few weeks. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Take care all. Bye.